So they'll be calling you a radical. I think I'm going to start to cry in this video. This might be the last video I ever did. I don't know. Thank you, Harry. I think I might cry. All this historic work that I've done, is it in vain? Sure looks that way. I am the original whistleblower on fucking G. I'm the guy. Anonymous. I like everybody singing anonymous, what I've been right here in your face the whole time. My leukemia, my cancer, my historic fight. I've been screaming and screaming. Short G, short G. This is the greatest Ponzi scheme. This is the greatest fraud in world history for a long time. I want to show you something. I am the original whistleblower. It cost me my academia career. It cost me tens of millions of dollars. I got cancer, as you know, on 11/11/11. I was a millionaire. Had about $1 million in the stock market. These guys could have covered it. Weber State. This is the University of Genoa. This is the belly base. The Wattises. Wattises are Genoa. Utah Construction merged with G. Utah Construction, the parent. Wattis, E.O. Wattis, E.O. Wattis, Wattises. They blackballed me. They attacked me. I taught their school. I was at their art school. I taught at the business school. I am the original whistleblower. Warren Buffett gave me that himself. Warren Buffett and a guy named Bill Childs took over our school of business. Dr. Cooley was killed, died of bad cow right then, right as we got the MBA. So he comes out today. This is the end. Will be the catalyst that will break the back of the United States stock market. This is it. It's over. So this is the biggest story you'll ever freaking see. So I posted a video this morning on the 8/8 small nuclear disaster that's ongoing in Russia. Google took it down. So I'm working it. I'm working it hard right now. So this story is massive. He's saying everything I say. Now, I've met Harry. He's a fucking national treasure. So he goes on CNBC. Now, I'll post he put out the website, G Fraud. He called, this is his words, on CNBC, who CNBC are the co-conspirators. Maria Bartiromo, Joe Kernan especially, and Kramer should go to prison for this. Jack Welch should be in prison. Jeff Immelt should all go to prison. Barack Obama to prison. Donald Trump for prison. This is the greatest Ponzi scheme in U.S. history, which I've been screaming and screaming. Now remember, this is the cover-up of Fukushima. Jeff Immelt was inside the situation. They radiated their own men on the rig and murdered them. This is way more than a financial crime. This university sits on endowment right now of... I talked to Dr. Hurst the other day. He's still mad. He says, you still holding that fucking G stock? Public's money. Slaughtered the endowment. He called him, his words this morning on CNBC, exactly what Kevin Blanch said. He says, this is bigger than Enron and WorldCom combined. This is the water school, the GE school. We're just talking to the BIS program, the early grads. We had a conversation. I'm the first BIS student in the history of this fucking country, as university. Fauma K. Brody graduated here at 15. They blackballed her. What the fuck it did to me? I ran their whole fucking MBA program. They got on their hands and knees, General Electric, and begged me when Dr. Cooley died. Brand new MBA. I ran it for 5 fucking years. Fuck. They could have paid for my fucking insurance and they didn't. I got leukemia, as you know. It's going to give you leukemia. It's going to say, G is going to give you leukemia. G built the reactors for Fukushima. This is the greatest fraud in human history, as I've been screaming. So he's come out. He's got his website. I like you stupid fuckers still buying it. Catch the falling nuclear knife in the back, as I've been screaming. Same with floor construction. Same with Chicago Bridge and Iron. Same with Westinghouse. Same with the Toshiba. It's irony. I got a ride from my neighbor today. I literally walk 6 miles each way a day and then take the bus. Why? Let's see, the wheel came off my car. My truck caught on fucking fire. Had open heart fucking surgery. Fucking gallbladder. I kicked off Medicaid. This is the reward I get for being the whistleblower. Blackballed fucking... What a story. So, I'm working hard on the nuclear disaster in Russia right now. I'm working hard. Small nuclear reactor funded here. These are the people that fund. This is floor construction. This is Floor Construction. Floor Construction is the little nuclear reactor that blew up in fucking Russia. It's a major nuclear disaster. This is who funded them. This is who developed. This is about Floor Construction is GE. Floor Construction is Utah Construction. This is the birthplace. This is the foundation. I am the original whistleblower. What did I get for it? It's like I like Harry on CNBC today, and he says, well, you know, that one of the fucking bootlickers says, well, and he says, well, look, I've got family to support. Oh, like Kevin Blanchett doesn't. Go talk to my daughters. I've had to work and scratch and claw because what they did to me. Every dime. I mean, my beautiful fucking daughters had to work and scratch and claw for everything they have. So my grandkids. So have I. As a fucking millionaire, I should be worth tens of millions of dollars. Only one guy, Julian's the only guy that ever came up and he says, well, I made a bunch of money on your Chicago Bridge and Iron. I had some puts. I made a whole bunch on, you know, gee, this should have happened a long time ago. You think about the lies and the provocations. I sit right there and did videos right there. Look, this is fucking insider trader fraud. This stock should have collapsed. This is a year and a half ago. This stock should have collapsed to zero then. But they played smoke and mirrors then. And you know, there were guys that had derivatives. How about the guys that had it shorted then? How'd they get fucked by CNBC? CNBC fucking are the co-conspirators. Barack Obama's co-conspirator. So is Donald Trump. Jack Welch, you're talking one of the greatest criminals who ever walked the fucking face of the earth. Jeffrey Melt could be the greatest criminal. This is the cover-up of food. They were inside the situation. Make it so. Go right eat your own man and everything. Murder my father? What they've done to me? I'm probably the greatest fucking whistleblower, fucking anonymous. You think that's coincidence I started the Million Mass March? Fucking. I've been right here the whole fucking time. 5,000 videos later. I don't get anything. I don't get a fucking dime. I want to cry. Thank you, Harry. You're a fucking national treasure. But you got the money in the organization. I didn't. I got cancer. I had a fucking death sentence. Give them 2 months to live. I have AML de novo. Survival rate, you don't, I mean. Got my chest split open on bar surgery. Walking the beach. Sleeping in a sleeping bag. I don't think anybody knows how fucking hardcore that is, what I do. I don't know how I've done it. I honestly don't know how I've done it. I'm trying to fucking undercover this fucking nuclear disaster in Russia. I'm trying everything I can. It's not a missile test. It's an SMR is blown up. Funded right here. All roads lead right here. I mean, I'm the guy. I'm it. I mean, the video proof don't matter. Don't matter. Proof means nothing. There's no credibility. I'll get nothing. Holy fucking Moses. The little nookie never hurt anyone. Thank you, Harry. This is it. This will be the catalyst that fucking crushes the fucking United States fucking Ponzi scheme economy. Anybody that's got 5 cents in the market, you're out of your fucking mind right now. This thing, and he's posted his website. I've kind of cruised through some of it. It's everything I've known. So that what's his name says, well, you know, there's a 90% burn rate, and he says, please, GE has a 538% fucking burn rate. 538%. That's bankruptcy. You mean to tell me there's not one fucking hedge fund manager or not one fucking person who's following along on my calls? Why? Fuck, you'd be gazillionaires. You'd be the most famous hedge fund fucking... If I was running a hedge fund or if I was still working... You go through my financial account, I'd probably be the richest, one of the richest men on earth. I mean, it's been unargued flawless. Tesla at 33. Apple derivative at 280 to 1700. I go over and over. And how about fuck Chicago Bridge? How about Floor? How about... Gee. This university sits on this endowment. There's another one. He was in my class.
I hear you. Is this your daughter? Hello. Hi, Abigail. Nice to meet you. This is my colleague Jean, too. Hi.
They all fucking got a piece of the pie, not me.
Awesome.
Let's drop this on 11. Thank you, Harry. I've met him before. We're talking about a national treasure. Maria Bartiromo, Joe Kernan, Kramer. How are they not fucking in handcuffs? They owned GE when this Ponzi scheme was fucking going. It was I was screaming about it then. This university fucking has lost hundreds of millions of fucking dollars. They still got it. I talked to Dr. Hurst the other day. He's 90. I said, you're still sitting on that fucking money. What? That you fucking, it doesn't belong to you. It's the community's money. Ketchup on nuclear knife. I get nothing. I get zero. For all this incredible, this is probably the greatest fucking PhD in human history. On so many different dynamics and so many fronts. What did I get? 7 days a week. For fucking years.